I will make my homework tonight.
Oh,
He did a funny face during the meeting. I couldn't stop laughing.
whoops.
She does a lot of money with her business.
Oh,
Oh, it's so difficult. Make or do. Which one should I use? Hi, dear English learners, and welcome to Massey's World, where we learn a fun, easy English together. If you constantly doubt which one of these to use, make or do, then this lesson is for you. Keep on watching. In English, we use two words for talking about actions, make and do. But in a lot of languages, they just use make. So let's start with that. When do we use make in English? When something is produced, manufactured, made, assembled, or constructed, we use make, both for things that we can see or touch or things that we can't see or touch. They are concepts or ideas. They're up here. Number one, when there will be a physical result. You make some coffee and I'll make a cake. I hope you make a lot of money. So when there is an actual physical result, like coffee or cake we can use and touch and maybe eat them, we use make. Now let's move on to things that we can't see or touch. They're intangible, but we still use make to talk about them. Number two, when there will be a result or an effect. Albert Einstein's theory of relativity made a difference. They made a huge mistake. She always makes an effort to be on time, to make an effort. He always makes a very good first impression, to make a good first impression. It means whoever meets him for the first time finds him very pleasant and nice. Number three, when you create situations, emotions, or reactions. For example, when you make a plan. They made a plan to meet up on Friday. To make a decision. He needs to make a decision about his future. To make progress. You are going to make progress in English. To make a mess. The children made a mess after playing with crayons for hours. And as for reactions and emotions, she made me really happy with her kindness. Number four, for expressions and abstract situations. When you create or cause something that cannot be seen, it's abstract. To make a joke. He made an insensitive joke. An insensitive joke is a joke that is not so good. It's in poor taste. It's bad. To make a promise. When you make a promise, you should never break it. To make a promise, to break a promise. To make a sound or noise. Don't make any sound or you'll be dead, said the criminal. To make a discovery. I made a discovery today at the beach. A beautiful shell buried in the sand. To make a complaint. When you're not happy with something, when there's something bothering you about a particular thing, and you express your feelings, you express what's bothering you are making a complaint. I made a complaint at the restaurant because the food was cold. To make a suggestion. She made a suggestion to take a walk in the park because the weather was so good. To make an offer. He made the kind offer to take us to the airport. Number five, most things that go with business. To make a profit. It means to make money from a business. The lemonade stand made a profit in a hot summer day. To make an investment. Making an investment in health is important. To make a bed. He made a bed on the football game last night. To make a fortune. It means to make a lot of money, a huge sum of money. A lot of people dream of making a fortune by winning the lottery. Now let's move on to do. First and foremost, do focuses on an action or the process of completing and doing a task rather than creating something totally new from scratch. It focuses on activities, duties, processes, and non creative tasks like routines. Number one, performing a task or a general activity. Do homework. She has to do her homework before going to the party. Do a test. He has to do a test in biology today. Do an interview. Normally, you have to do an interview before getting a job. Do exercise. Doing regular exercise will keep your body toned. Number two, routine tasks and housework. Do laundry every Saturday night. Do the dishes after dinner. Do the shopping. Who does the house chores in your home? You can practice by typing sentences in the comments. For example, you can say, my wife does the dishes. My husband does the shopping. My son does the laundry. But be careful to do the ironing. Not iron, but iron. Ironing. To do the ironing. Number three, non-specific tasks. Have a lot of work to do or have a lot to do. I have a lot to do before holidays. Doing well or badly. Do plus adverb. I did horribly on the test. How are you? I'm doing well, thanks. Number four, expressions and set phrases. Do your best. Do your best and forget the rest. This is a popular saying, which means to just make your best effort and forget about the result and don't think about the things that you can't control. Do your best and forget the rest when you're learning English. Do a favor. Will you do me a favor and make me some soup? I'm sick. Do nothing. We can't just sit back and do nothing. We must pursue our dreams. Exceptions. There are a lot of exceptions in this regard, and my advice, honestly, is to just memorize each of them in one specific sentence. When you associate them with one specific sentence, every time you have to choose, every time you have to make a sentence, a new one, you just take a second and you think back and you relate that to the sentence that you have learned, and then you can say it. Maybe it takes a little bit of time at first and you wouldn't be speaking as fast as you want to, but I promise you, after a while, you would be speaking so much faster and you don't need that time. You don't need that second to remember the previous sentence. You will just make a new sentence without even thinking about it. Do you remember that I told you most things about business go with make? Well, here are the exceptions. To do business. After you're done doing a successful business with someone, you can say, it was a pleasure doing business with you, and then you may shake hands with them. Routines with do, right? Not for bed. To make your bed or to make my bed. Do you make your bed first thing in the morning? I remember a few years ago, I watched a video in which a captain or a high ranking military man said that if you make your bed first thing in the morning every day, it would be the first thing you have achieved on that day. And that little thing would set you on a more productive day. Do you agree with that? And do you do it? To do a drawing, do hair and makeup. Ladies, let's do our hair and makeup. Let's do a quick quiz to see if we have fully understood what we learned today. Are you ready? Number one, I, an effort to arrive on time. Make. Number two, he needs to the laundry before leaving. Do. Number three, she always a great first impression. Makes. Number four, can you me a favor and close the door? Do. Number five, they need to a decision about their next trip. Make. Number six, he promised to his best in the upcoming competition. Do. Number seven, we should plans for the weekend. Make. Number eight, during the party, the children a mess in the living room. Made. Number nine, you will a lot of progress in English. Make. If you got these right, well done. If not, just write everything down and watch the video many more times until all the information sinks in your brain. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments for me. I will answer them. You did a great job today. Have a great time and see you soon. Bye bye.